Are you ready to transform your raised garden beds into a thriving paradise? Whether you're a complete beginner or looking to maximize your harvest, choosing the right plants can make all the difference between a struggling garden and an abundant one. Today, we're diving into the 7 absolute best plants that will flourish in your raised beds, giving you consistent harvests and incredible satisfaction throughout the growing season. If you want to see our complete guide with step-by-step planting instructions and detailed care schedules, check out the link in the description below. Let's get started and turn your raised beds into productive powerhouses. Number 1. Leafy greens and salad crops. Leafy greens are the undisputed champions of raised bed gardening, and for good reason. These versatile plants adapt beautifully to the controlled environment that raised beds provide, and they offer continuous harvests that keep giving throughout the season. Lettuce varieties like buttercrunch, romaine, and loose leaf types thrive in the well-draining soil of raised beds, while spinach provides incredible nutrition and grows quickly in cooler weather. The beauty of leafy greens lies in their cut-and-come-again nature, meaning you can harvest outer leaves while the center continues producing fresh growth. Kale stands out as particularly resilient, actually becoming sweeter after light frosts, and its upright growth habit makes excellent use of vertical space in your beds. Swiss chard adds stunning color with its rainbow stems while providing both edible leaves and stalks throughout the growing season. These crops typically mature in just 30 to 60 days, making them perfect for succession planting and ensuring you have fresh salads from spring through fall. The shallow root systems of most leafy greens mean they won't compete heavily with deeper-rooted plants, making them ideal companions in mixed plantings. Number 2. Root vegetables. Root vegetables absolutely love the loose, well-draining soil that raised beds naturally provide, making them perfect candidates for your elevated growing space. Carrots flourish in raised beds because the soil can be worked to the perfect consistency without compaction, allowing their taproots to develop straight and true. The controlled soil environment means you can grow longer varieties that might struggle in regular garden beds with clay or rocky soil. Radishes are fantastic for beginners because they mature incredibly quickly, often ready to harvest in just 25 days, and their peppery crunch adds excitement to any meal. Beets offer double value with both their sweet roots and nutritious greens, and they're remarkably tolerant of various growing conditions. Turnips provide excellent storage potential and can be harvested at different stages for varying flavors and textures. The beauty of growing root vegetables in raised beds is the ease of harvest. No more struggling with compacted soil or damaged roots. The improved drainage prevents rot and disease issues that can plague root crops in heavy soils. These vegetables also store exceptionally well, giving you fresh produce long after the growing season ends. Number 3. Herbs. Herbs transform any raised bed into a fragrant, productive culinary paradise while requiring minimal space and maintenance. Basil reigns supreme as the most popular herb for good reason. It produces abundantly throughout the warm season, and its fresh leaves elevate countless dishes. The key to basil's success in raised beds is consistent moisture and protection from cold temperatures, both easily managed in controlled growing environments. Parsley, both flat leaf and curly varieties, provides continuous harvests and actually improves in flavor as plants mature. Cilantro thrives in the cooler portions of the growing season and can be succession planted for continuous harvests of fresh leaves. Mediterranean herbs like oregano, thyme, and rosemary appreciate the excellent drainage that raised beds provide, and these perennial herbs will return year after year with minimal care. Chives offer mild onion flavor and beautiful purple flowers that are also edible, making them both functional and ornamental. The concentrated growing area of raised beds allows you to create dedicated herb sections that are easily accessible for daily cooking needs. Many herbs actually prefer slightly stressed growing conditions, making them perfect for raised beds where drainage can be precisely controlled. Number 4. Compact fruiting plants. Compact fruiting plants bring the joy of fresh fruit production to raised beds without overwhelming the space, making them perfect choices for productive and exciting gardens. Cherry tomatoes are absolute stars in raised beds, producing abundant clusters of sweet, bite-sized fruits throughout the season. Determinate varieties work particularly well because they stay manageable in size while still providing impressive harvests. Peppers, both sweet and hot varieties, thrive in the warm, well-draining conditions of raised beds, and compact varieties like bell peppers and jalapenos fit perfectly without sprawling. Eggplants produce beautiful purple fruits, and their compact growth habit makes them ideal for raised bed cultivation. Bush varieties of summer squash provide continuous harvests of tender fruits while staying contained within bed boundaries. The controlled environment of raised beds allows for better pest management and easier harvesting of these valuable fruiting crops. These plants also benefit from the improved soil temperature that raised beds provide, leading to earlier and more abundant fruit production. The ability to add support structures like cages or stakes directly to raised beds makes managing these plants much simpler than in traditional garden settings. Number 5. Bush beans and peas. Bush beans and peas are nitrogen-fixing powerhouses that not only provide excellent harvests, but actually improve the soil for future plantings. Bush beans eliminate the need for trellising while still producing abundant pods, and their compact growth habit fits perfectly in raised bed systems. Green beans, yellow wax beans, and purple varieties all thrive in the controlled environment of raised beds, and their relatively short growing season allows for multiple plantings throughout the year. Peas excel in cooler weather and can be planted early in the season when many other crops are still too cold sensitive. Sugar snap peas provide edible pods with sweet peas inside, while snow peas offer tender, flat pods perfect for stir frying. The nitrogen-fixing ability of these legumes means they're actually improving your soil while they grow, reducing the need for additional fertilizers. Bush varieties keep growth contained while still providing impressive yields, and their upright growth habit makes harvesting simple and efficient. These crops also mature relatively quickly, allowing for succession planting and continuous harvests throughout their growing seasons. Number 6. Onions and garlic. Onions and garlic are the foundation crops that every raised bed garden needs, providing essential flavoring ingredients while taking up minimal space and requiring little maintenance. Onions can be grown from sets, transplants, or seeds, and they store exceptionally well, providing year-round cooking ingredients from a single season's planting. The controlled soil conditions in raised beds allow for optimal bulb development, and the improved drainage prevents the rot issues that can plague alliums in heavy soils. Scallions or green onions provide quick harvests and can be cut repeatedly throughout the growing season. Garlic planted in fall provides impressive bulbs by midsummer, and hardneck varieties even produce edible scapes that add garlicky flavor to spring dishes. Shallots offer mild, sophisticated flavor and excellent storage potential while taking up very little garden space. These alliums also provide natural pest deterrent properties, helping to protect neighboring plants from various insects and diseases. The long storage life of properly cured onions and garlic means your raised bed investment provides value long after the growing season ends. Number 7. Compact flowering plants. Compact flowering plants enhance raised beds with beauty, attract helpful insects, and often offer edible blooms, while also supporting your garden's overall health. Marigolds are a classic choice, known for their vivid color and natural ability to deter pests. Compact varieties thrive in bed corners and borders. Nasturtiums not only produce peppery, edible flowers, but also act as natural pest control. Their trailing varieties spill elegantly over edges, adding charm and protection to nearby vegetables. Zinnias attract essential pollinators and are great as cut flowers. Their heat tolerance makes them ideal for summer gardens. Calendulas provide bright edible and medicinal blooms and grow well in cooler seasons, adding color when other plants fade. Sweet alyssum forms a fragrant, low-growing mat of tiny blooms that draws beneficial insects and fits seamlessly between taller crops or along borders. Together, these flowering plants encourage a more balanced ecosystem in your raised beds, boosting pollination and natural pest control. Plus, their vibrant appearance makes your garden more inviting and easier to care for, inspiring consistent attention and enjoyment throughout the growing season. And there you have it. The 7 best plants to turn your raised garden beds into vibrant, productive, and rewarding spaces. Each plant type brings unique advantages, from fast harvests to long-term storage, and all thrive in the ideal conditions raised beds offer. The secret to success is choosing plants that match your space, climate, and personal goals. These 7 categories give you a strong foundation to build on for years of gardening success. Start with 1 or 2 that excite you and expand as your confidence grows. If this helped, be sure to subscribe for more garden tips and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Check the description below for in-depth planting guides and seasonal care tips to boost your raised bed yields. Happy gardening! And remember, every great gardener started with a single seed and the desire to grow, one plant at a time.